Greetings and welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. This time we've got one of my favorite Joes. Actually, I don't know a way to explain this. He is in one of the worst episodes for children, but one of the best episodes of G.I. Joe, Nightmare Assault, which is currently playing behind him on the screen. Isn't that snazzy? This is Lowlight. He is I guess kind of like a spy slash espionage kind of guy. There's his back that shows you everything that comes with him, and so on. You don't get bios on these like you used to, which is kind of a bummer. You're supposed to scan codes and junk, but that's essentially it. To make a long story short, or to plug some friends, the Autopod Decepticast, who do have a YouTube channel. It's a podcast where they go over the 1985 G.I. Joe Transformers series and movie, but they do Joe-episodes, as they would call them, every once in a while, and they did this one recently, so check them out if you have not. I would recommend, if you're a G.I. Joe person, you just hunt for those Joe-episodes. They did the Joe movie in about like 5, I think, episodes. But if you're a Transformers fan, start from episode numero uno. They go over from minute by minute in the Transformers 1986 movie and explain everything and go over it. It's a very in-depth. It's like starts out like half hour, but they push them to like an hour long episodes for 1 minute. It's crazy. Check it out, Autopod Decepticast. Anyway, they recently did this episode, and we're very surprised at how good G.I. Joe is compared to Transformers. Now, mind you, I've been a Transformers fan for a long time, but G.I. Joe just had better writing to go with it. I think it was just that they had time. And a lot of the G.I. Joe stuff you can relate to a human a lot easier than you could a robot. Like there was gimmicks you had to work in on there. Here it's just like it's an army guy. This episode revolves around actually all the Joes start seeing nightmares, and like Bane, Lowlight does the old you think the darkness is your ally. I was born in the darkness and bred by it. It was all I knew until I was a man. He did the whole thing. I don't even know if I got that right. I just was paraphrasing. But yeah, Lowlight's messed up. You can't fight the nightmare guy with the guy who has worse nightmares than you can ever pull up. It was a whole scheme by Dr. Mindbender to mess the Joes up, and he's like, I got you, fam. He did not mess around. It is one of the better episodes. Check it out. I mean, I could have just spoiled everything for you, and it's still a great episode to watch because it's like, what? Hey, there he is. So Lowlight here comes with a lot of accessories, and I'm excited about this. I don't recall this before. It does look familiar, but this might be a reuse. I know usually some of the other stuff is, but they're starting to get into the weirder Joes, and I'm kind of happy about it because I'm tired of seeing the same 3 body types over and over and over again. You know what? This might have been Recondo. No, it's not. If it is, it's a slightly modified version because Recondo's back there as Luigi. So he's got this backpack here, which I'm assuming holds some stuff. He's got this, which this is really the cool part. This is why to purchase this. Now, I don't like stress marks on toys, but he's got a full sniper rifle and tripod, and he's got everything in here. Silencer, the whole shebang. This is a very cool accessory, which he can hold in his hand, like so. What's funny is I haven't watched any video reviews on him, so I don't know if I just got him real quick or if the algorithm just is dumb. It is dumb, let's be honest, because I get like 3 views on certain things and then 300,000 on another. It makes no sense. He does have the waist twist, good old rocker there, butterfly joints and ball joints, twists and turns. He's all pinless. He's a pinless boy. And he does not come with any extra hands, which is kind of becoming a thing with the G.I. Joe team. I was mad about it at first, but I think only the ones that have specific needs for it really need to have it. They could settle all that by just making everyone's hands the same and then give us a bunch of different hands. I don't know. We do have a boot, swivel, rocker, double knee. Oh, that's tight. Man. Got a drop down hip. And he's pretty cool. Don't need to swap out any of his accessories or his head for anything, because he does have accessories that go over it, which I appreciate more than anything else. Just trying to figure out a way to get this up here. Not doing too much. Bam. And there is low light. Cool. Let's slide his knife in here. This is a thick knife. I don't really like that. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know if maybe they got in trouble because the other knives are too thin. That is huge. The knife is huge, man. He's got this like long distance cell phone thing, which I find kind of funny. So he can be out in the wilderness for eons and not be on a smartphone, kind of a deal. I might actually get one of those because I think those are nifty. And then comes with a very little tiny gun here with a pretty modular clip. Is that how it goes? Usually it's like that. And the clip goes inside of here. Don't know if that's actually based off of anything real, because I'm not the gun guy. He's not the gun guy. He's not the gun guy. So normally I would put that there, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to have him hold his, ooh, that's kind of loose. I don't like that. Let's pop this in his back. I actually had a custom for this guy planned, but because I kind of figured that this line would have died by now, but it hasn't. So, yay, I guess. I think this thing is really meant for this. No, I don't know. It's kind of weird because you can put that on his back that way, and then this. But that looks real weird. I don't know about that, dude. Either that or I just got a misshapen one, but this doesn't really. I guess that'll work. This one's hips are a little off, so I don't know what's going on there. Sometimes you just gotta heat them up and wiggle them around, and then they work fine. But Low Light is here. He is one of the cooler Joes because he's got a messed up childhood, and that makes everybody cool. All in all, I'd say this is one of my favorite pickups thus far. But I have a ton of G.I. Joes I gotta go through on the back end. I've got a bunch of Snow Boys and so on and so forth. I also wanted to bring up, I might try to go to Joe Fest next year. So if anybody's going and just wants a roommate, hit me up because I don't think I'm going to have anybody else going with me. I can usually wrangle some people here and there, but I don't think Joe Fest is going to be one of them. I will be cosplaying most likely as Destro, Prophet Director Destro, so that's a thing. If that's a problem for you, hit me up. Yeah, we'll knock this out. The other big thing with Joe Fest, I guess, There's a Kerfluffle, and the Evaliverse boys will not be going, which is a bummer. I try to keep politics out of my toys, but G.I. Joe is one of those ones where it kind of has to be there. And I lean one way, and some people lean another way, and I'm kind of in the middle when it's a lot of things. But I guess there was a Kerfluffle, and they're no longer going. So that's kind of a bummer. Hopefully, that means that a lot of the other groups like Fresh Monkey Fiction and a lot of those other ones that are making somewhat military. I mean, they are literally monster military. Hopefully they're going to be there. Hopefully by then I have my Kickstarter going. I know I've been talking about it for a minute, but I'm taking a cue from Shartimus Prime, and I'm going to wait until I have an actual working prototype before I launch anything. Because I don't want to launch it and then someone else takes the idea and goes with it. It's not something that I can register as an IP or anything like that. So it's kind of just an idea more than anything. But if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.